Alright guys, so real quick, I don't want to make this video long. I think the squeeze is tomorrow, I really do. I love the price action day after day after day. I don't care that we've trended down. I care about the fact that every time we trend down, we skyrocket up, and then we trend back down, and then we skyrocket back up all day long, 7 days in a row. Green to red, green to red, green to red, green to red. Like, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we start tomorrow. But aside from that, what else is important? I wanted to say something about something. MULN is having its first car show, like where you get to drive in the cars, and he said he's gonna do it big. Like, I think they're gonna be like carnivals. And anyways, it starts like August 20th, and it's gonna be like what you're actually buying, like what you're driving in this time. Because the first time they did it, it was like a model car, and it was kind of garbage. But this is gonna be the actual car, and it's gonna drive so fast and so smooth, and you're gonna feel so like the feelings inside your body is gonna make you buy more stock. So you might as well buy it now, because like, here's the point: there's 0.000% chance that we start skyrocketing as the car show is happening, because then when everyone comes and looks to see what's happening at MULN, they all like start signing up for the car shows and all this other garbage. But if the stock goes up before the car show really, really high, gets everybody to look, and then crashes down 80-90%, and then over maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks through the car shows, everyone's seeing it, everyone's buying more, everyone's happy, market cap's large, a lot of people took profits, so we got to buy the dip a little bit before we squeeze again. But the point is, we have to squeeze before the car show, because there's no way, even with the reverse split 10 to 1, which is their maximum allowable. If you haven't heard, like, if you're a NASDAQ listed company, you can never more than 250x reverse split in a calendar year. And because they already did a 25 to 1, they can only do a 10 to 1 if they did approve a vote, even though they're asking for 100 to 1. And so it's like a 99% chance that the reverse split's not happening. Don't even worry about it. But the point is that the car show dominates any type of gains they might gain from a reverse split. And the car show is coming, and it's real, and David Mitri is about to dominate some motherfuckers right now. Oh, you guys are gonna love that guy in a minute, I promise. Regardless how you feel about him. I'm just listening to one of a YouTube playlist I like to listen to, and this song came up, so we're gonna finish the song, and then I'm gonna end the video, and I got nothing left to say. So if you don't like the song, then get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Low key and staying candid, reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equations to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones of clouds of bones I get loose to. A mountain is Fontaine, spinning in monsoon and grinning this high octane. Explosive how I came, rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my folly like a moat around the castle. Stay afloat, catch a second wind, thin is the air I breathe. Teary-eyed nose running, wipe the snout on my sleeve. I'm calling on the Savior to be all that I need. Please forgive me, my behavior had me lost in ice speed. Times like these that make me say, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling when I stray. Allow sacrifice in the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Heart felt as I be, all like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Like the fear of never falling in love, and the tears after losing the feelings of what you thought love was. Like the dirt still up under the rug. My life be like bad characteristics covered in Christ's blood. The joy of new birth and the pain of growing up. The bliss between giving my all and giving up. The highs and lows, paths and roads I chose. In the cold I froze, trying to ease my woes in this world of sin. Close too thin to fit, so the God I send words of help to win. He grumbling so deep letters can never express. So the sounds of ooh-ah beneath my breath. My life be like times like these that make me say, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling when I stray. Allow sacrifice in the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip.
Let's fucking go. Come on, tomorrow, baby.
Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Like, don't be Young and beauty. Here come that boy from the capital city. Last up on the grits, new hit. But 8 bars of the truth will do. I believe there's a bride that's stunning, and I believe in the kingdom coming. I believe if you seek the truth, you don't need to look far, cause it's gonna find you. So why do I trip and stumble? And ooh, eyes, commitment crumbles. I can't believe that I'm here again. My life be like times like these, and it make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs short when I'm straight. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. All because I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Be like times like these, and it make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs short when I'm straight. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay. Like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. All because I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Be like my life be like my life be like my life be like my life be like.
All right, guys. Woo! Another good one. Can't wait to listen to that song. That song used to get me through some pain back in the day. But if you made it this far, I got one last thing I want to say real quick. Right quick. Hold on, I forgot it already. It was good though. Oh, yes. So, if you remember back in the AMC days, I was always trying to predict what was going to happen before it happens. And then, like, the data would come in, and then I would start to say what I think is going to happen. Well, this time, and like, I was always right about after seeing the data, but when I tried to, like, prophesy what would happen before seeing the data, like, I was kind of right. But what's important is that with MULN, I haven't really tried to give a day. Like, I really felt like July 9th was going to be a day for me, something special. And so, because MULN, like, because I received some type of personal feelings about MULN before July 9th, I really thought we were going to see the fireworks, like, right then and there, whether it was July 10th or the Friday before. But that didn't happen. And, I mean, we saw a little bit of, like, we saw 200% gains, like, 3 days before that. But, like, I'm not here for no 200% fucking gains. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm here for 1,000x. I'm here for 100,000% gain. And so, what I want to say is I haven't made a prophecy ish, like, I haven't really, like, picked the day of MULN, this is happening no matter what, but I feel like we're at that point now. Like, I haven't gone and done the math on the data and compared it to AMC or GME, but just looking at everything and seeing the daily price action for the last 2 weeks, I am supremely confident that tomorrow's going to be a great day, but the next 9 out of 10 days are going to be green. And I don't know if it's worth it to try to find that one red day. Like, you may want to just hold to the end. But I think we go down big time for the next solid, maybe month. Like, I just think we're going to get so many gains in 9 days. So many gains. I would like to see at least $9. I'd be happy if we break over the high we hit back in 2022, which was $4.18. So if we could hit like $5, that would be acceptable. But I really want to see $47. I'll take $42, I'd take $37, I'd take $23 23 is like my middle range. Like if we hit 23, I definitely cash out a huge fat stack. Maybe buy a small amount of puts, 5% or so, and then wait for it to go up more. And if it does go up another 100%, then I cash out everything else, and I go all, like, I mean, maybe not everything else, but everything I'm willing to sell. And then I bet like half the money I have in my bank account on puts, and then if it goes up another 200%, I'll probably just load up the rest of my half of money on puts. I don't know. I'm just thinking out here. Like, I never know what I'm going to do till I see the data. But the point is, something's about to happen, and I just don't want you to sell too early. And, like, definitely be comfortable with taking profits and be ready to come back when you feel like the time is right. And if you miss, like, I think the second one's going to be better than the first one. That's all I'm going to say. But I think the first one's going to be glorious. Like, I think the second one's going to give us more opportunity to play the game, where I think the first one, they're just going to pay us off. We'll see. I'm okay with being wrong. Like, if I'm wrong and it takes another 3 weeks, like, I don't give a fuck. But I know everything that's happening needs to happen, and I know that, like, what's happening is proving that everything I've been saying is right. And I love that we hit 160 million in volume today, like the lowest volume. And I just fucking, tomorrow makes me feel good. Really does. Seeing that very end of day barely close up positive, was it 0.96% or 0.69%? I don't give a fuck. Either way, we're about to 69 together. And fuck this world, I guess. That's how I'll start. But then we'll see who just came for the money and who came for the glory. Like, if you're just going to try to disappear after this, there ain't nowhere to run, brother. Ain't nowhere to run. Like, it's time to pick sides. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of land and a lot of authority over that land. And, like, anyone's going to be able to choose to come and check it out. But, like, if you don't live by my rules, you ain't staying. And unless you want to be in the prison that I hang out in, where I just hang out with the inmates that just suffer and see if I can't fix them. But outside of that, like, the whole world is uniting against me. And what seemed, I mean, I hope that, like, the freedom that I collect for myself is partly transpired throughout the entire United States, and hopefully all North America, and hopefully more than that. But I've been seeing some interesting videos lately talking about some prophetical things, and it suggests that nations are gonna unite as a society, as one, maybe two, and over the next, I mean, some people are saying 7 years of tribulation, but when I read the Bible, I read 42 months, so that's 3.5 years, and potentially we've already gone through the first 3.5 years of tribulation, which started with COVID. But it would seem that this society is going to, maybe you'll be more free and you'll be happy and be able to choose what you want to do, but there's going to be so much evil around, and everyone's going to be such a disgusting thing that, like, it's going to be almost impossible to stay out there and not become evil yourself. And you're going to have way more technology and opportunity and potential, and work less if you want to. All these things are going to come true for everybody, I'm pretty sure. But the problem is that they're going to use your freedom to direct you to a path that's going to destroy your soul. I mean, regardless what happens and who I allow to be in my presence, one thing that's for sure is if something needs to be said, if there's a genuine question out there that hasn't been properly answered, I am definitely here to answer questions. And so I don't want to hear someday that somebody said they didn't know that they could ask questions. They didn't know they were allowed to figure out what they should do before learning how to become the person they want to be. Like, you gotta do some things before you can even attempt to try to be somebody. Oh. I mean, the Bible gives you all the answers, but I definitely, was able to do it all without reading the Bible or really understanding the Bible and just being raised around it in a Mormon church and just understanding, the stories of the Bible. I just chose the life. I chose that street life. And because I chose it, I didn't need the words. I was there to mess up. I wasn't there to be perfect. But now, that's a little different. Am I perfect now? I don't know. I'm pretty close, I think. But if I'm not perfect, one day I will be. And, I don't know. I don't know where I had a better conclusion to that, but I forgot it. I don't know. Let's just celebrate MULN for a little bit. Everyone get comfortable, pay off some bills. Let's get back to square one, hopefully square three. And then prepare for square four. And enjoy every moment, after your first win. After you cash out enough to where no matter what happens, you're not going to hate life no more. That's a good point. From that point, you got to start treating people better because you feel better. Otherwise, if you treat them like other rich people treat them, it's not, you're going to be just as miserable. You might feel better because you feel like you have authority over that person, but you don't feel good. I can see it on my managers' faces. They're a bunch of, every time someone makes a mistake, the anger and rage in their voice and facial expressions is ridiculous. Grow the fuck up, people. What is wrong with everybody?